art collectors buy paintings, design lovers buy homes just like this. Let's go check it out. So excited to have you back on the channel today, and I really appreciate you taking the time. Got an amazing home tour for you today. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a brand new custom home, the only brand new custom home in the Zilker Park area. We are minutes from Barton Springs, the beautiful Zilker Park, iconic, and this home is built for generations and truly defines that cliche of location, location, location. In today's video, we're going to get a deep dive perspective of all the things that make Rivendale Homes an amazing custom home builder right here in Austin. And we're going to get a deep dive perspective on why I believe Rivendale Homes is one of the most cutting edge custom home builders in the entire Austin, Texas metro. Take a look at the curb appeal right as you come up to this property. First and foremost, the stucco by the garage area. Then you have the beautiful brick, and it's just layered how you have stucco, brick, stucco, and back to this brick facade. With the coach lights and the contrasting colors, this is an absolutely striking home as you're driving by and you're looking at this majestic oak tree right here. Absolutely stunning. Rivendale Homes does a phenomenal job. They're a team on land acquisition. They look for the most beautiful properties. And as you come up to this property, you have a beautiful tiled entrance right here in the covered patio area, and this beautiful tongue and groove ceiling right as you come up. And as you come up inside this home, it really has a presence, because how many homes do you walk in? You see the beautiful white oak floors, kick toe lighting, and a beautiful console floating table just like this. Rivendale Homes does a phenomenal job. I'm going to close the door behind me. They do a phenomenal job of giving you that wow factor in every facet of the home. In today's video, you are going to get a deep dive perspective of all the things that make Rivendale Homes an absolutely phenomenal builder. Just take a look at all these details right here. This is absolutely stunning. I cannot wait till you see that entire backyard area, because there is so much to see. And trust me, in today's tour, you're gonna get a really deep dive perspective of what makes this builder absolutely phenomenal. But as you know, everything always begins right here in the kitchen. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this phenomenal kitchen right here. Just before we even approach it, just from a design standpoint, look at the way you have these ceiling vaults, and then you have those beautiful transom windows, and it's just how the angles are so beautiful, so stunning, such a wide open area. So many of my clients who are building custom, they are wanting these areas to be absolutely wide open and inviting, just like you see today in this video. One of the things that I want to tell you about this particular home, at the time of this recording, this particular home has been sold. However, for illustration purposes, I wanted to show you, I have many homes that Rivendale Homes has built on the channel, but I wanted to show you this home just from the standpoint of every single Rivendale Homes is so unique and so different. Each of them tells a unique story, and I just love how Rivendale Homes, they literally go to the lot and they create a beautiful open canvas, if you will, and they create this home, because you could just imagine that this particular tree was definitely 100% into the thought process of how are we going to have a magnificent open kitchen family room, and we're going to keep that tree and make it a focal point into this kitchen. This is absolutely phenomenal in so many different ways. I'm going to pan left to right just so you get an absolutely amazing perspective of just the sheer size of this kitchen. And this kitchen island really has a statement piece. I absolutely love how the trim millwork goes all the way around. Beautiful cabinetry with these beautiful hardware. And as you look at the sink area, any chef would love this right here. Having a sink where you have all these compartments and areas where you can really get organized, this is really exceptional in many ways. This right here, this home has Thermador appliances. So you have a Thermador range, a Thermador microwave, and directly behind me, you'll see a beautiful custom Thermador refrigerator. But one of the things that they do in a lot of their homes is they create these beautiful custom cabinets. And these cabinets act as your pantry, and they're very deep and very practical. And I've seen this in the majority of their homes that they've built just over the last 12 months. They've done a phenomenal job. A little history about Rivendale Homes. Mr. Chris Peterson started the company in 1980. He comes from a family that literally grew up in real estate their entire life. His mother, father were in real estate. The father renovated homes. Mother was had a real estate license. At a young age, Mr. Chris Peterson would enjoy sketching and enjoy just, even in the adolescence years, of just creating beautiful design and beautiful homes like you see here today. But he felt like, I didn't want an office job. I wanted to be in the field where I can be with the trades every day and ensure that quality, customer service, and enhanced design were the pillars and the focus points of Rivendale Homes. Take a look at this kitchen right here, and take a look at this Thermador appliance right here. This is absolutely phenomenal. Just the way that everything integrates, everything's so seamless and beautiful. This particular home is a one-story home, over 3,400 square feet, and there are spaces for everyone in this home. Right as we came in, we obviously saw the family room and we saw this beautiful kitchen, but there are spaces on each wing of the home. So as we make a left right here, take a look at this. Right as we came in, we saw that beautiful console table with the floating cabinetry, and then you walk into your main dining area of the home. To the left here, this is the front of the property where you get to see the beautiful glass 8-foot iron door. Really, really stunning. And into this dining room area, I love these windows. One of the hallmarks that Rivendale Homes does in all their properties is they do a phenomenal job of natural light. You're gonna see in today's video, they do a phenomenal job of transom windows, skylights, and I'm gonna stand here in the corner just so I can give you this particular perspective because it's really, really pretty. When you see the sconces and all the different lighting packages they do, because they have some of the best designers that I've seen, because every home has felt so different and so unique. And this particular home, being a one-story home with such a nice large footprint, this particular lot is about 90 feet wide and it's about 125 deep. And they literally have used the entire lot for the footprint of this amazing home, but they did an amazing job of making the backyard still feel very, very like an oasis and something that you can really enjoy. And it still feels like, for our furry friends, they would absolutely love a home like this. And wait until you see here shortly what I'm going to show you, because you're going to be absolutely impressed. Any of my pet lovers they're going to love what they have as an upgrade in this home. And we're going to see it right now. But one of the things I want to talk about is Rivendale Homes does a phenomenal job of very unique integrated home automation. They use these brilliant switches that literally you can just use your index finger, any finger you'd like, and you can just basically go up and down, and everything is like a dimmer. And all their homes have this brilliant switches, and they have so many automation and customization with the Pentair pool and everything that you're going to see right there with that. But take a look at this. This is absolutely amazing. I love the 12 by 24 tile. And as you come in right here, this is a proper utility room. You know, so many of my clients, they tell me, hey, Abbi, man, these utility rooms, they're just not useful. You know, the mud areas, no place to hang things. This is perfect. You got cubbies down here. A lot of my clients who build from scratch, I tell them, please, please, please add a receptacle. You are absolutely going to love it later by having that. As we know, so many of our kids, they got all these devices and laptops and all this stuff from school and different things like that they need to charge. You know, you have a space dedicated just for that. And so many of my clients, I mean, weekly, they're telling me, hey, Abbi, we want to have a place where we can actually fold laundry. Well, take a look at this utility room. I mean, the design itself, I love it because you got all this useful countertop space and excellent storage. And I even love the backsplash with the Schluter edge. And I mean, open shelving, everything right here has been so thoughtful in design. Very, very impressed. Take a look at this right here. Plenty of space for our washer and dryer. And I just love the usage of tile everywhere. And ladies and gentlemen, for our furry friends, how about this? I'm gonna take a couple steps back. I mean, having basically a spa for our pets and having a car wash, if you will, for our dogs. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. How many times you see something like this? Integrated, ready to go, with a niche and everything. I mean, this is designed to the next level. Really, really pretty. Very, very impressed. As you come into the garage, once again, pay attention to this right here. Take a look at this. The flooring right here past the threshold just continues on into the garage space where you have a very nice, heavy flake epoxy garage floor that's already done for us in this beautiful custom home right here. Love the garage door, the size of it. You can fit any kind of vehicle. You know, this is plenty of space for 2 cars in this garage right here. And we have a commercial grade tankless water heater with an expansion tank. I absolutely love that. Service door right here. That is a shortcut to the AC condensers, HVAC condensers, and to the pool equipment. And you always got to make sure that these breakers and arc fault breakers are labeled very, very good. Every home that I've walked with Rivendale Homes, they've done a phenomenal job of having excellent trades. I cannot wait till you see the primary bedroom. I'm going to save that. We're going to look at the primary bedroom and the outside at the end, but take a look at this. You know, so many homes, I hear my clients say, hey, you know what? Got to have spaces. You got to have enough spaces and spaces for us to enjoy and where people can just kind of have a little privacy. We got double doors that lead into this first flex space. This home has multiple flex spaces and it is really, really thoughtful in design. So many of my clients would absolutely love the choices they made in this home because you have this flexible space. You have a private office that you're going to see here later that's located within the primary bedroom. So that is really, really neat having that because you can literally have that kind of custom space of your office within your suite. So that is really, really nice. Love the long hallways here. Cannot wait till you see that room right there. But just once again, large windows you're going to see as a staple in today's tour of this beautiful 1-story custom Rivendale home. As we go into this first secondary room, there you have a Jack and Jill bathroom, but take a look at this. Beautiful. You have the crankshaft Andersen windows, and they're just really, really beautiful. Great size, and a pocket door on each side that go into the centrally located bathroom. So take a look at this right here. Really, really nice. I love this cabinetry. What a unique color. You have this very popular right now marble chip kind of tile that is beautiful, that goes very, very nice with this gray, blue colors within the cabinetry. I love the hardware. And I mean, they just do epic design with their mirrors, and that is such a beautiful, classy light fixture in many ways. I just really, really love that. Very, very pretty. And as you come in here, between these two bedrooms, they have a tub. This is the only tub in the home, but you have this beautiful tile all the way to the ceiling, and a proper niche. You know, here on the channel, we joke about it, but a lot of homes that I walk, they don't have niches quite like this. This can fit everything we need, and we have a tremendous location for this property. So we gotta have, I mean, we're very close to many, many things here. You're about literally less than 2 miles away from an amazing seafood restaurant, Salt Traders. We're literally half a mile away from all the great restaurants in Barton Springs area, where you got Chewy's, and you got great barbecue restaurants and amazing coffee shops. And if you love sushi, you know, Uchi is very, very close to this property. Love this right here because a lot of my clients who have multi-generational living, or they have parents that stay with them, or just one of the kids that, you know, they graduate, they come back, they're like, hey, I need to stay with mom and dad for a little bit until I can get on my feet. This is a phenomenal space because this is on the opposite wing of the home of where the primary is, but you got so much space. Just like this closet, it might look like, hey, it looks like a small door coming in, but you got a really nice, deep walk-in closet that provides plenty of space. And I absolutely love this restroom in this guest room because it acts as a pool bath, and love these windows. I've seen this in a few Rivendale homes where they have these windows right at the corner. And I have to say, I absolutely love that design. As we come in here, take a look at this right here. Similar to what we just saw from the color standpoint with that cabinetry, but very beautiful, very unique 12 by 24 tile on the design right here. And you have this beautiful divided light door with the integrated blind that it acts as your pool bath, which would probably be your main bathroom. As we come in here, take a look at this. I'm gonna close this door just so you can get a really good look at the shower. This is a phenomenal shower. Love this mud set, hexagon tile, 12 by 24, all the way to the top. And it has such a beautiful kind of 3D dimensional tile. Very, very stunning. I would love to know your thoughts on the design of this Rivendale home. It is absolutely phenomenal. Rivendale Homes does a phenomenal job of, as I mentioned earlier in the video, site location. They really look for excellent pieces of land that are close to many restaurants. And before we go down that master bedroom, I just really got to show you this one more time as I pan right to left. This is just one of my favorite shots. Just standing right here, looking at that tree in the backdrop in this kitchen. Beautiful, beautiful fireplace right here where we have the hanging TV. Really, really nice. Absolutely stunning. So much design in these Rivendale homes. Absolutely amazing. So as I mentioned earlier, as you walk in straight ahead, this is the entrance to the primary suite, but it is a primary wing, if you will, because it literally feels like a wing to a home. And I've seen a home that they have for sale right now on Montfront Drive that literally felt just like this, where you have a long runway, if you will, that comes right into the room. But this room is absolutely epic in so many ways. Has that beautiful vault right in the ceiling that we're gonna see here shortly. But one of the most amazing aspects of this room is right as you come in, to your left here, you have a private office or a study that's literally located within the room, so you can have all your important meetings, your important calls, work from home, anything like that. and you have it all integrated right here within the primary bedroom. Very, very pretty. I'm gonna stand right here just so you can get a really good perspective of just the entire space of the room. You have this beautiful area right here that's kind of indented where you can add a bookcase. Really great space for that. As you come down this hallway, wait until you see all the windows that's in this room. It is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to stand right here just so you can just see the sheer amount of windows. As I mentioned, natural light all throughout this property. It is so beautiful. We're going to go out there and see that oasis of a pool area here shortly, but it is really, really stunning. I'm going to stand right here just so I can kind of do it justice, because this is beautiful right here. Love the accent wall. But as I was mentioning earlier, just so I don't ramble off too much, is Rivendale Homes. They really look for great land sites where they can maximize the footprint of the home and really customize to their client needs. And this right here is a primary bath that I absolutely love and I need. This is phenomenal in so many different ways. Take a look at this freestanding tub, this beautiful 12 by 24 tile, and you're gonna see multiple skylights right here in the ceiling, and just tremendous design in every aspect of this beautiful primary bath. Take a look at this right here. Absolutely phenomenal. This room, you're gonna notice custom design within the closet and just custom design every inch. Love everything about this from the standpoint of the integrated vanity, plumbing fixtures that are within the wall, these beautiful sconces, and I love that penny tile that goes all the way to the top. Really, really beautiful. And how you have these mirrors that are, you know, taking up halfway of that window, but it just adds such a beautiful break to the eye. It's very, very unique and very striking. As I take a couple steps back, I'm gonna stand into the closet just so I can give you a real good perspective of just how big of a space this is. And, you know, I dream of showers like this, because the shower like this, you probably will want to take a long shower every single day, because this is phenomenal. I wanted to show that little niche. You know, I got to show you that niche right there. That is really, really nice. As you come in here, beautiful. The same penny tile that is on the backsplash of the vanity right here, you have into the shower. And take a look at this right here. You have not one, not two, but 3 shower heads. You have a handheld. I'm going to stand here in the corner just so I can do it justice right here. Take a look at this right here. Absolutely stunning. So much space within this shower. You have a diverter, 2 shower heads, and a wand right here that you see right to your right, which is at the perfect height. Our ladies right here have a great area to sit comfortably and shave, anything they need to do. They have all those things that it's very thoughtful in the height, the design, every aspect of this. Take a look at this right here. I absolutely love this skylight. Rivendale Homes, they do a phenomenal job of ensuring that there is no, I've never walked into not one Rivendale home and said, you know what, I wish it was a little bit brighter, because they do such a phenomenal job of having so much natural light within their homes. Take a look at this primary closet. This is absolutely stunning. You got the same white oak flooring integrated here, and you have just beautiful design, integrated lighting, and all the types of everything you would need. I'm going to stand right here in the corner and just pan for you and just take a look at all the different space right here. Place for your shoes, having that center island for drawers, for everything for jewelry. They've also, this is the main area where they would keep your on-cue panel, where you have everything for your Cat 5e, RG6 drops. And then you also have right here access for plumbing. So very, very nice what they've done here. And just to show you the on-cue panel, perfect right here. You got plenty of space here. You got Spectrum internet, you got all your wireless hotspots, and plenty of space within this. And you know, so many times, and so many of my clients, they're always saying, hey, Abbi, we got to have more space in these on-cue panels. Well, Rivendale Homes, as I mentioned, they do such an amazing job with their automation all throughout their homes. They have to ensure that those types of on-cue panels are definitely here. Take a look at this right here. Just as I pan from this angle, left to right, just all the natural light. And wait until you see the backyard. The raised planters, the bamboo, all the hardy plants that they have planted. They've done a phenomenal job of just beautiful place for you to really relax, where you're still close to everything with a location like this, but you have the ability to relax in a property like this. I'm going to open up these doors so we can enjoy this right here. Take a look at this right here. Is this phenomenal or what? Take a look. As we open up these doors, we got a beautiful tile, large format tile. And as I pan right up, you're going to see a beautiful tongue and groove ceiling. You got multiple skylights, plenty of can lighting for the evening, and an amazing fan. You got a coyote grill out here with a vent hood, light for your outdoor kitchen. I mean, everything has been thought of in the planning and in the design of this beautiful home right here. And take a look at your backyard oasis. As I just pan right to left, just take a look at this. I absolutely am in love with these skylights that they have in the covered patio areas like this right here. Just love this right here. They're doing a little bit of construction out here right now, but I'm telling you, I was out here earlier and you can literally just enjoy. You got Cat 5e drop, receptacle out here. You can enjoy the ball game. And I mean, why go anywhere else when you got everything you need right here? And I just love this pool area. Don't mind our fall weather, but everything from the bamboo in the back to these beautiful water features with the bowls. You got a jacuzzi right here. This is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna stand here in the corner just so I can do it really good justice and you can see just the sheer design of all the landscape that they have, all the beautiful fence. You got agave right here. Really, really pretty. As I stand right here, just take a look at this. I absolutely love this design. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a really good perspective to see just all the different things you can do from a design standpoint in a Rivendale home. They will come out to your land site. They will look at everything for you. They go through a very, very rigorous 10 inspections when they're building through their process. They go through 10 inspections that supersede even what they do on a daily level, but they look at every aspect. Their homes, I walk homes every single day. And I can tell you, I have a very good perspective of builders who do an okay job and builders who go that extra mile. Rivendale Homes is all about going that extra mile for their customers. They really deeply believe in customer service, and they do a phenomenal job of ensuring the highest quality build and ensuring that they can really deliver whatever their client's dream is. They do an amazing job of delivering a home just like that. If you have any questions at all about Rivendale Homes or this particular home or the design of it, please reach out to me. Would love to act as a resource for you. I can give you great perspectives of my clients who have built custom homes or my clients who have built with Rivendale Homes. This is a phenomenal home, and I just very, very glad you took the time to see the home with me. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this video brought you some value. Take care, and thank you so much.